Hey guys, so one of my all-time favorite workouts is the deadlift. I call it the king of all exercises because from it you get power, you get strength, you get that really core strength as well, your hip flexibility, everything really goes into that workout. It's a full body workout. So I thought I might offer 3 quick tips on how to increase your deadlift. This year I'm trying to up my deadlift to get my personal record right now. It's about 545 pounds, and I'm trying to get up to 600. So I've been working pretty hard on deadlift this year, and I hope to continue that and continue progressing throughout the year. But so 3 quick tips on how to increase your deadlift. First and foremost, your grip has a lot to do with it, and studies have shown that the harder you grip a bar, the more synapses in your muscle get activated. And so it's been shown that actually between 15 and 20% more synapses are activated the harder you grip the bar. I know that's kind of a funny thing to say whenever you're picking up something heavy, but you will notice a difference. Even in any other lifts, whenever you're gripping the bar very, very hard, it just increases, number one, the mental side of everything, but also, as I said, the science has proven that your actual muscle synapses do increase activation when doing that. Number 2, as far as continuing with the grip side of things, a lot of bodybuilders, we tend to grip the bar like this. But if you want to increase in strength, actually the best way to do is kind of a crossways. So what I do is I put my dominant hand underneath the bar and then my not dominant hand over the bar, and that really helps you be stable whenever you're lifting up the weight. So number 3, and this is by far the most important, is proper form. And so what you really want to do, there's a few different ways to make sure you're having proper form. Number 1, you want to make sure that that bar is right in the middle of your foot, and it basically stays over the middle of your foot the entire lift up. That really helps you keep stable and helps you stay balanced, so you're not overusing your back and you're not underusing your back either. You really want to focus on using the hips whenever you're lifting up. So whenever you go down, it's like you're sitting in a chair. You're just putting your butt really far back and making sure that it's your hips doing most of the work. You also want to make sure that the bar is about, I'd say roughly about an inch away from your shins. You'll see a lot of powerlifters bring it all the way to their shins and they just basically scrape it up, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, it definitely can increase the ability to have some stability there, but for me, I don't want to have scabbed up shins all the time, and so I keep it about an inch away, and I find that it gives me roughly the same amount of stability as actually touching the shins with it. You want to make sure also, a lot of people, they tend, when they're bending over, they'll bring their head up, and what you actually want to do is have your back and your neck in one straight line. And so the best way to do it is actually to just have it completely straight. This way it causes an upward motion that is completely based on the hips. Whenever you bend this way, bend too far back this way, you're using a lot more of the back than you would prefer. So those are 3 quick tips to basically to be able to increase the strength side of deadlift. There are a few different ways to use deadlift to actually build muscle, but for this video I wanted to talk mostly about strength. I mean, in the end, strength does build muscle, and so a lot of those powerlifters, they got it right on that side to be able to build that solid foundational muscle. But I'll show in another video on how maybe some bodybuilders might throw in a few different variances to help increase muscle mass as opposed to strength, although it will increase your strength as well, just not quite as much as if you do it like a powerlifter. So anyway, comment below, let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help. Always lift heavy, pray hard.